Down today at very, very windy Port Glasgow to show you Newark Castle. The Road King's going down to your castle here in Port Glasgow just for a wee look before work. Why not? Get the bike down in the sun before the back shift and have a quick look down this old castle. You quite easily drive past the castle. It's right beside the shipyards here at Port Glasgow, but it's always quite cool to get in and have a look at this historical stuff here. Bit of the history there with the castle. Let's get around and get a look. Won't have time today to go in and actually visit the castle inside, but I'll give you a look at the outside and then we'll try and get in at some point soon and have a wee look. Really well preserved old castle, as I say, right on the banks of the River Clyde here. So I was looking up the river towards Glasgow and out to the mouth of the castle there. As I say, it's right beside the shipyard, so look at that. Don't get any closer, it's literally the next door neighbour shipyard, and then you've got an old 16th century castle. Take you through the fence here to get a look. It's the first time I've actually come round the back here to get a look. It's remarkably well kept, well preserved despite the fact it's on the river, right in the breezes that you get down here. It's a very windy day today, but we're sheltered from the wind here around the back of the castle. Very nice, isn't it? There's a flag there flying high. Lovely day today. I think it's to be about 17, 18. Sadly I'm working, but this is just a wee castle trip on the way to work. Ferries there that are in the process of getting fixed or built by Ferguson's. Spectacular views and a clear day right across the Loch Lomond over there. Helensburgh and Rue and what have you over the other side of the river. There's also a wee turret here. Must have been some kind of lookout post or dungeon. God knows, it looks as if at one point that was built onto the castle. Unsure what the story with that would be, but if anybody knows the history of this old castle, you can let me know. Literally just a wee walk round here today. Then heading back up the M8 to work. I love getting a wee castle visit, any castles at all in Scotland. Really good to get a look round. And the history of the country, and obviously there's castles elsewhere, but yeah, it's always good to get the bike out and have a wee look at the castles in Scotland. Just wish that shipyards wasn't there really, it kind of spoils the view, but what can we do? Actually looks as if it's got a fair amount of rooms in it. Newark Castle, a good size. Look. That's my next project, to come down here and get in and get a look. We'll do this as a two-parter. We'll come down on the bike, do a wee tour of the castle and show you a bit more. Closes for lunch, 12 to 1, but there's the wee shop there and the tickets. Nice one. Very good. You can actually see the bike there if you look closely. That was cool. It was good getting in for a wee look at Newark Castle in the sun before work, so a very quick whistle stop tour of Newark Castle. On the road, King. Cheers guys, stay tuned. Wee whistle stop tour of Newark Castle on the banks of the Clyde at Port Glasgow. Lovely old castle right next to the shipyards. So next video I'm going to do regards Newark Castle will be to come down and get in and have a wee tour round about, show you what it's like inside and outside. So thanks for watching guys, and we continue our castle tour of Scotland on the bike. I think I'm up to 2 or 3 now. With the recent oil change in the bike, it feels like a good idea to get it down on a wee motorway run, let the oil's all bed in. Bike's running good.